Welcome to Simframeofmind, and we are changing our format a little bit. We're going to start coming out Monday nights in America. I put one out by circumstance this last week, a day late, and realized that a lot more people are interested in watching YouTube during the week. So I'm trying to learn, and so we're going to move this to Monday nights about 7 o'clock Central Time in the US, and do the math wherever you are in the world. So today we are going to get into a film clip. Many of you have asked me, why don't you do film clips instead of short films? Well, short films are my cause here. I really love them and I want to use them. However, I will admit that a snippet from a brilliant film can really be powerful, and even a snippet from a bad film can be very useful. And so why not? I'm always willing to try something new, and I appreciate the comments that I'm getting through email. Nothing is coming on the comment thing, but I guess YouTube doesn't do that as much anymore. So whatever. The one thing I have heard is why not some films? So we will start with a classic. This is a film that changed the world of science fiction, changed the common man world because it was so popular. And it's quite old. This came out in 1982. The director, Ridley Scott, would really solidify his legend with this film and then go on to make, so many more. But this one was the one that everybody was like, wow, because nobody thought that a Philip K. Dick novel or short story could really be put into a film format. People had tried, but now we had an incredible example. And if you haven't read Philip K. Dick, when you finally read them, you're going to be very disappointed that most of the sci-fi and most of the current films that you're watching, they're all ripping off Philip K. Dick or paying his family royalties, because he created most of what's popular right now. I'll let you do the research if you want to read his books. They're incredible. A big influence on so many of us. And we're going to start with this one. It is filled with superstars. Daryl Hannah, Harrison Ford, Edward James Olmos, Rutger Hauer. The list goes on, but those are the four of the primaries that you're going to see if you watch the film. In our clip today, you'll only see Harrison Ford and Rutger Hauer. Now, they are considered kind of action stars, but in this piece, since you haven't seen the film, I'll give you a little bit of a run-up. We have an android being played by Rutger Hauer, and we have Harrison Ford, who we believe is a human. So this is the age-old conflict of the android and the human, and what will come as AI begins to decide our future. So this is one of the first looks at this, way back in 1982. Hard to imagine. So let's go ahead and enjoy this clip. Now, I've got some questions when it's done because it's just rich with them, but maybe just sit back and enjoy. Don't think too much. This is a really fun one to watch. And then the concepts that I'll ask you, some of the questions, I hope that you'll really enjoy those.
Quite an experience to live in fear, isn't it? That's what it is to be a slave. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched C-beams glitter in the dark near the 10-house gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die.
You've done a man's job, sir. I guess you're through, huh?
So that snippet comes from Blade Runner by Ridley Scott. And again, if you haven't seen it, who are you? Because it is a classic film, but it's also very old. So maybe you weren't even born when this one came out. So I'm kind of kidding when I say, who are you? But, you know, it is just a film that you absolutely need to take a look at and compare it to modern sci-fi films and tell me what you think, because I think you're going to find that it'll still hold up against any of them and influenced most all of them. All right. So again, I've been really I just want to say thank you for so many of you who have started to subscribe to this channel. I did not expect this to grow this fast, and it's just really a nice feeling to know that somebody's maybe enjoying these short films, and now a film clip that I'm showing you, and maybe you're even enjoying a nice discussion with a loved one or friend, or which I wish you would be doing. I hope you're doing free writing, because I just think it's going to help your mental health. I think it's going to help your creativity. As somebody who's worked in writing and creative writing, especially for decades and decades, I just always find that in the end, free writing beats out almost everything else. The little shortcuts that people try to do to come up with a creative thing, what you're failing to understand is that you are creative. Your experiences have built something no one else has. AI doesn't have that. And since we're talking about AI today, I can throw that out here again. And if you'd like some help, you can always reach out to me and hit me with an email, private email that's always listed in the show notes. And I would love to discuss maybe doing some classes with you and teaching you free write. It won't take you long to figure it out. And then we can discuss some of your writing if you'd like. That would be great. So let's go ahead and get into the writing prompts. That's always the focus at the end of these. And enough about the film and legendary filmmakers and actors, because you probably knew about them if you've never seen any of Blade Runner. So here we go. Our first prompt is, number 1, the soul. Obviously, this is the question, isn't it? Do you believe you have a soul? Because the thing is, the argument has changed so drastically since AI has learned how to teach itself, since AI can grow, and since AI can make changes to itself. This is one of the ways that we thought of humans, right? But now, AI can do this. Does it have a soul? I don't think anybody believes that. But then, wait a minute. Do we have a soul? Maybe soul isn't the right word for you in your language. Maybe it's something else. Some people want to say the intellect. Others want to say the heart. Others want to say soul. But I'd like you to free write about soul. Do you believe you have one? If you have one, probably it travels out of this body, right? That one's completely up to you. Now let's move on to prompt number 2. And this is forgiveness, simply forgiveness. At the end of this clip, you see our android leap over. They've been fighting, trying to kill each other for much longer than the clip, to be honest. But they've been after each other for this entire clip in a battle of survival, human against android, one trying to kill the other. And then, in the very end, when he has him cornered, he doesn't do anything. He saves him. He grabs him, pulls him to safety, and then tells him his last words. And his last words are, of course, beautiful and brilliant. But the topic that I'd like you to write about is forgiveness. It's so important to think about and to process. Can you forgive others? Would you like others to forgive you? Write about forgiveness, and I have a feeling you're going to have a really good day today. I really do. It's one of those things that, as a young person, I can guarantee I didn't even understand the concept of forgiveness. And the older I get, the more I realize how rewarding forgiveness is and how it's one of the greatest gifts you can give. So, enough about my thoughts on forgiveness. Get to yours, because that's what really matters here. Now let's move on to prompt number 3. I've only got 3 for you on this one. This one has been done to death. This film, when I was I was getting my master's in humanities and emphasis in film. This was the film that was being analyzed by everyone. And so we could talk all kinds of filmy stuff. Things like when his head pops through those tile, it's black and white, representing the binary code of the way that computers think and the way that I wrote those too, because, hey, I was a film nerd. And I love the nursery rhyme, 6, 7, go to hell or go to heaven. Again, bringing up the soul, the idea that his rage, the robot's rage, comes from his lack of a soul. We could get all filmy and nerdy, but that's not what we're doing here. We're trying to give you some film prompts. So let me give you number 3. And number 3 is memories. His final lines about these beautiful things that he saw that no one else will experience is the whole reason that I'm doing this YouTube channel. I want you guys to delve into not to worry about what AI is thinking and doing. I want you to get into you and come up with your own stories. If you want to use AI to enhance your story, go for it. Tech is tech. But I fear too many people are forgetting their own memories and those beautiful things that have happened in your life. And when he states the point about after he's gone, all of those memories will fade like tears in the rain. Such a poignant moment, so powerful, and it always sticks in my mind when I think about classic endings to films. It's just powerful, simple, and that stayed with me my whole life ever since I've seen this film. So, memories, what do they mean to you? Do you cherish them? Do you struggle to remember? The more tech we have in our lives now, I'm hearing that it's very difficult for people to remember now. That's sad. I hope that we can remember the great moments in our lives. Thanks again. I appreciate all of the subscribing. I guess I'll keep pushing for more subscriptions, and I'll keep putting these out. If you want to reach out to me, please, the email is in the show notes, and I would love to hear from you. And without further ado, the time to write is now.